Good evening, everyone. In case you don't know, my name's Giles. In case you can't already tell, I come from Glasgow in Scotland. As always, all the usual warnings. Number one, I will try and be as clear as possible, but if at any point you're like, what the fuck did he say? Please politely ask me to repeat myself. I don't mind. Secondly, is anyone offended by coarse language? Fuck off. In all seriousness, I do swear a lot. I will try and keep it to a minimum. Tonight, I want to take a look at open guard retention. I've set my timer there so I don't talk too much because we're all tired, hungover, possibly a bit bored. So let's crack on. Come closer. Come on. Come on. I don't bite. Hard. So, we don't have time to go over every single scenario, so I'm going to give you some common scenarios you might see, gi and no gi. I usually do a bit more no gi, but I'm using the gi to give you little tools for some of the stuff we'll do later on and to make things blindingly obvious. It's either that or I use crayons and Play-Doh, but I don't want to insult you all that much. So, I need a partner. Sorry, come here. So, face me this way. So, whenever we're starting, common rule, don't start on your back unless you're particularly confident. I would rather start here because there's a few more things in the way before he can start to pass the legs. Here, he has to do a little bit of work in order to make connection or get past. I see a lot of people, for example, place seated guard here, head up or head limp. This is asking to, one, get guillotined, and two, get past in a fucking instant. So don't do it. So, the first thing we're going to do is just know how to move without putting ourselves in danger. First drill, I have my partner here. I want you to all sit like this. Friends close, elbows closer. You see I've got my knee up? Because this cuts down his knee cut pass opportunities. If I'm here like this, wide open, knee cut pass please. Too fucking easy. He's got his choice of sides. Knee cut pass. Thank you for giving me a connection to work with. You're so kind. So, I want you all to grab a partner. Your partner's going to be standing. Your partner's going to move from side to side. I just want you to track. I can use my hand here. I still have my head up, gazing into his beautiful eyes. Friends close. We'll get there. Friends close, elbows closer. If he starts moving forward, I can scoot back. Being able to make this disconnection here and sort of slide back and forward is also important, both seated and when we're on our back. But I'll go over that in due course. Your partner's going to move from side to side, so you can walk this way. If he moves that way, you can play seated turtle or wherever it is you want to, or you can move from butt cheek to butt cheek. So if he moves that way a wee bit, maybe, right to left butt cheek. Butt cheek action all day. Scoot back. This is an artificial drill, but this helps you learn how to move without giving an opportunity to rip bits off you. Am I clear in what I'm asking you to do? Yes. I'm not very confident. Am I fucking clear? Yes. Thank you. Right, you can clap if you want. I don't fucking clap. I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. Fuck off. Go play. Switch between yourselves. So, come back in. Come close. So far so good. We've all got the general idea of what you're doing. A few of you were moving around like this, and this is knee cut time. So you want to maintain this structure here, where it's a little bit more difficult for them to knee cut. You're just trying to make their life more difficult. You're basically trying to be annoying. My main aim in life, really, to be honest with you. So, next drill, we want to be stripping grips. Anytime they get a connection on our ankles, we know what's going to happen. Because a general thing that people will do, if we're seated, is they'll go, right, fuck this, and they'll try and lift you and basically yank you. Then there's leg drags and all manner of horrible things. So, just remember this side, please. So, all one. It's any time he makes any sort of connection with my ankle, I want to say, fuck that. Fuck that grip in particular. So I want you to hear my voice in your head tonight, or any other nights. I want you to hear my dulcet tones saying, grip fight like a bastard. That's exactly what I want to do. I want you to be stubborn and not accept grips. So if he tries to grip something, I'll go, fuck that. Grip it. Fuck that. That's the fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck that, fuck that. Oh. And you see how in the midst of this chaos, we have a possible opportunity to grab a hold of something. Maybe grab a hold of an ankle or get something. That's all I want. Your partner is going to try and, slowly at first, grab your ankle and try and flip you onto your back. Obviously, don't do it super fast. Don't make your partner depressed, please. Give them a chance to try it first before you ramp it up. One person, seated, keep your posture, move around, random point. Your partner will grab the ankle. All I want you to do is grab it, I don't really give a fuck. Grab it, lift, and then scoot. And move around, and he tries to, oh, fuck that. If he's particularly strong, or if he grabs a hold of the trouser, you can boot it out. But be careful, because that might damage your delicate little tootsies. You might never play piano again. Oh, that crown. So, do we all understand the drill?
Yes.
Excellent. Grab your partners, switch between yourselves, clap if you fucking want. Carry on. Not too fast for starters. Don't break your partner's spirit. Don't be a partner. Right, that's enough of that. Let's get to the good stuff. Let's get into actually attacking the other person and fucking them up. Not to put too fine a point in it. So, sorry, anybody. So all of this is really just distance management and making sure they cannot immediately get a dominant grip on us and fuck up what we're trying to do. So, you just want to come this way again, so you can sort of see. So, I know there's various things you can do. Some people will kind of catch with a leg here, catch with a leg here, you know, forcing your partner to stand, that you've seen in the Craig Jones stuff. But the main thing I want us to work on is anytime he starts stepping close, perhaps to try and engage with a leg and start grabbing a hold. So perhaps he grabs, I kick. You've got several options. My favourite option is for a sweep single. Oh, did I do that? So, what I'm doing here is I'm seated. I make sure I've got good posture. I've picked one arse cheek to sit on. I'm not sitting on both. I've picked my favourite arse cheek to sit on, which is my left. Friends close, elbows closer. As we start engaging here, perhaps he's even trying to grab here, maybe touch the head. I grab this, I fight. My moment comes when I know there's not going to be an arm in the way. So it could be off the back of a grip fight. Perhaps I'm gripping here. My left foot is going to go in between his legs, or your right foot, whichever you want. I push off my left hand. I scoot in. I want to hug his leg. You see how I'm not facing him? Because see what this, I'm just asking him to kneecap the fuck out of me. Oh, that's my nuts. No. So I'm scooting on like this. The movement in isolation. See how I'm side onto him. He's looking that way, I'm looking 90 degrees. Are you all with me so far?
Yep.
Good. From here, I'll do a thigh pry. So, see his wonderful thigh here. The hand that's in between. Hiya. Cup. Plant my back foot, my right foot. Lift. Almost like a technical stand-up. Gracie get up, whatever you want to call it. Stand. Grab the leg. I'm not going to go into wrestling. Jurgen, Newt, and various other people have waxed lyrical about. I should probably stop falling over people. I've talked a lot about takedowns. I'm not gonna bore you to fucking tears. Long story short, start whichever side. Switch side to side so the people on the other side can see. Scoot in. See how I've turned my chest. I'm super close here. The crook of my knee is glued to a shin bone. My leg. Mine now. I get close. I get uncomfortably close. Thigh pry. Plant. Technical stand up. See how this leg lifts. Take it. And if you are into wrestling, you can talk about shelf and leg, catch and here, all the rest of it. Christ, even if I take the leg here and I lose it, put your foot back down, I can still and take them down. Because that works as well. Are you all clear on what I'm asking you to do?
Yes.
Good. Let's give it a fucking go. Give it about 2 or 3 goes each person and switch between yourselves. Clap if you really fucking want. Good around, you've all pretty much got this nailed. Just a couple of little details. Detail number 1, everybody please. When you're doing this, a few of you are getting a bit confused what to do with this other leg. So obviously, my right leg, the one I put in between his legs, is wrapped around his shin. Yeah? This other foot here, don't get confused and start going, where the fuck did I put this shit? It's planted behind you for base, like a technical stand-up. Secondly, a lot of you are just kind of placing the hand here ever so gently and not doing anything with it. No. Hand cups, curls round, and see as I drive my shoulder through, it fucks his base up. If I'm playing some form of guard, I want to fucking destroy the base at all times with extreme prejudice. Is that fuck your base? And then from there, those of you know how to wrestle, know how to shelf, all the rest of it, if we start spinning, doing all our, just fucking spin, keep it. Oh, is that foot? Oh. So on and so forth. Am I making sense so far? Good. Now, what happens if you fuck it and they manage to get a knee cut on you, just as a possible scenario? Perhaps you've been daydreaming and you're caught here. Knee cut. Your reverse deli heaver is your sort of late stage defense against this. I'm not going to rehash what Christian has been showing, but we'll use this as our entry into working off our back. So, it's goes for a knee cut. I'm going, oh, I fucked it. My right foot is hooked in. I've fallen onto my side here. I'm not flat on my back. If I go flat on my back, there's no reverse deli heaver. I am, to use the professional parlance, completely fucked. So I'm hooking here, I'm on my side. I have more tools available and more scope to use them. And this foot is now available, this outside foot is now available to go here and frame a wee bit and save me from getting absolutely fucking wrecked. So, all we'll do with our partner, very slowly, they're going to go for a knee cut. I want it to fall onto your side. Remember, when you're doing this, friends close. Better. Put my foot in and have my hands in front. I do not want to get cross-faced. I don't want my arms yanked out of the sockets. Simple as. This is our last ditch attempt to not get fucking past. Does anyone see that again? Or is that clear? Yeah, of course. So, slowly, he comes in. I've read the danger just at the last minute. My right leg, here, I'll show you a wee bit of leg, son. Here you go. It wraps round, it goes from in between his legs and hooks. So the foot is hooked around the outside of his thigh. I'm not flat, because then, well, my knees might be, my hips are kind of bendy, but yours probably aren't they. So if I'm on my side here, I get a little bit more. And it also allows me to put this foot in and start defending and start attacking our stuff and just start generally fucking with him a wee bit and buy myself an extra split second. That's as simple as I can make it without giving, you know, handy little colour-coded pictures. Does that make sense? Yes. Grand. Alright everyone, go play. Don't, yeah, fucking clap, whatever you want to do. Carry on. The wee detail I want to show, most of you got this, just want to make your lives a wee bit easier. When you get caught, so when he goes for the knee cut, be on your side. And when I say on your side, I mean as in, I'm here at this. I'm balled up. I'm a little ball of death and hate. So instead of being here at this and going, oh yeah, I'll get, he's gonna fucking blow through this like butter. But if I can just bring everything super tight on my side, it's not happening. From here I've got options. Obviously, you saw Christian material where he's like, ooh, kind of fucking around, or what, all the rest of it. You can put a little bit of pressure on as he backs off. You can come back to the sweep single if you so desire. But let's say we want to engage from the bottom. So, this foot on the hip's going to be quite important. From here you've got stuff like your kiss of the dragon, all the rest of it. But, just to get used to the idea that he's going to try to actually guard pass, he's going to pop this leg off. I want you to aim to get your other foot in the hip. Grab the other sleeve if you can, or take a collar and square back up. And that's all we'll do. I'm going to do short little drills. Ultimately, I want to get to the point where I'm side on here, I'm fucking with ankles, all the rest of it. So on and so forth. But the main thing is being able to keep our feet in front of him without getting past. So, once more, Verstelli Hiva. He's going to try and pop it off. I am engaging because I am grip fighting like a bastard. As he pops it off, I square up. You can take collar and sleeve in the same side. And I want you to pivot slightly. Being flat equals death. Do not be flat. If I'm flat on my back, I'm giving him too many passing options and choices. I want to narrow his options and choices. So here with this. This is a nice little guard here. I can do a little bit of push and pull. One hand, two hand, pulling. Foot on hip, pushing. This foot here, going, oh, what am I going to do next? Oh, is there a triangle? Oh, is there a hook here? Oh, who knows? Maybe I switch and go to a sickle sweep. The choices are endless. So once more, just to explain. Reverse to the Hiva, don't get past. Some sort of engagement. Square up. Grip. Collar and sleeve. Usually take collar and sleeve on one side. Pivot. So I'm on my other side now. The same side as collar and sleeve. Just rotate around a little bit. And basically, the vast majority of what we'll be doing here to try and keep the guard and fuck with our person is going to be starting on our sides here. Not flat. Because being flat equals death. That's it. Anyone see that again? Okay, so once more. From this angle. Verstelli Hiva. I'm on my side. Okay, I want to start grip fighting because I want to grip fight like a bastard. I don't want him touching my limbs. But most people are usually pretty good at extending the leg, and so I've still got a foot on him. I'm not here with this going, oh, please pass me. Because that'd be fucking stupid. But I've got a foot on. I go, oh, fuck. Both feet on. One limb, two limb, three limb, four limb, fucking with him. Turn on my side, and then I can put foot on bicep. Fuck, if you want, you can go shotgun guard. If you're a bit more advanced, you know that. I don't really care. But the main thing I want you to get to is having all four limbs engaged and in full fuckery mode, basically. Just not be fucking with them all times. And don't be flat. So, first of the Hiva. Oh shit. He's getting rid of the leg. Both feet on hips. Turn. Collar and sleeve. Shotgun grip. I don't care. Both feet fucking with them. Both hands grabbing them. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Excellent. Grab your partners. Clap if you want to, or don't. Please don't clap.
You do that. I have my foot on your shoulder. You deal with it?
Okay. Did anyone have any questions, or can I crack on? Lovely, thank you. So, that particular open guard I've given you, you can do so many different options. This is just one pathway, but the general principles of what I'm trying to drum into your head are all present here. So, number one, grip fight like a bastard. So I'm wanting these fucking dominant grips. He tries to take grips of things. I'm going, fuck off. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. I'm turning back in. I'm fucking with his base. Grip fight like a bastard. Number two, don't be flat, because being flat equals what?
Death.
Thank you. Lovely. And yeah, just generally, I'm trying to keep my friends closer, my elbows closer. If I start extending out too far, this is good for sweeps, but it also gives them a myriad of passes. So I'm trying to maintain this happy medium. So from here, I'm going to give you one very basic option. I think a few of you can already see this. This is so basic, I almost feel like I'm insulting your intelligence. But anyway, I can have collar and sleeve. I want you to go 2 and 1, move to the ankle. The foot is already in the hip. Are you all with me so far?
Yep.
This foot here, my dainty little bear paw, is going to hook around his foot. Just move around that way, please, so people can see. Go back, side, thank you. See, I'm going to hook here. I'm going to pull the ankle, pull the sleeve, pull with my foot, and I'm going to push with the foot on the hip. Your basic tripod sweep. Yes, I know, it's blindingly simple. I'm not going to spend all night doing it, just a few minutes. But it's a good initial option to fire out. Because as time goes on, obviously your opponent's not going to get hit with that too easily. Very obviously knows what he's doing. So let's say we get to the position. He goes, oh, fuck that. Just defend that, don't let me have it. And then from there, you got your sickle sweep. Or you get your inversion into backside 50-50, potentially, if you're doing that, if you're into your no-gi, heel hook stuff, or if you've watched any of John Thomas's material, he's got really good explainers on how to do the matrix and get into the back. But I digress. So once more, we're here, we've got some sort of collar and sleeve control, feet in the hips, or maybe one foot in the hip, other foot is fucking with them. 2 and 1, graduate. So I'm now attacking one side of the body. I'm on my side. This foot here can hook. You can hook behind the knee if you're not flexible, or you can hook here. It can slide down as well as you extend them out. From here, lift. Come up to knee cup. Does anyone need to see that again? Excellent. As I say, it's blindingly simple. We're only going to do this for a few minutes, but this will segue into other potential options. Alright? Go play, clap if you want to, yada yada.